It's the 14th of May. That's crazy. It feels on one hand like life is going so slow. On the other hand, it feels like it's flying by. It's the 14th of May, which means we're in the 14th chapter of Proverbs. And as you've gotten to this point now, you've probably come to realize Proverbs has a problem. In fact, Proverbs has a glaring problem. It is a big problem. In fact, it's a problem that we can't overcome. It's so ginormous. It's a giant rock in the middle of our Bible study. Have you figured it out? Do you know what it is? It's pretty simple. It's this. There are too many of them. There are way too many Proverbs. Well, you might be sitting there going, oh no, it's perfect. You're right, it is perfect. It's exactly the way it should be. In fact, I'm kind of exaggerating this problem because Proverbs takes time. It takes focus. It takes study. It takes us to sit there and really just soak it all in to make sure we get it all, because there are a lot of Proverbs. So here's a trick. Here's a little thing that you can do as you're studying Proverbs. Now that we're about halfway through, here's what needs to happen for each chapter pretty much, especially as we continue to the end of the book. And it's this. Sit down and as you read it, find all the themes in each chapter. There's quite a few of them. In fact, it's pretty extensive. There's a number of them, and it might take you a little bit of time, which is exactly what Proverbs was meant to do. It's not a book that you just sit down and read through real quick and think you're going to soak it all up. No, it takes time. It takes study. It takes work. For us to sit there going, okay, so what do I do with this now? How do I apply this? And to make sure that we're not just moving from one to the next, 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 to the next. Specifically in chapter 14, it's a pretty long chapter. And it just seems like there's one after another, after another, after another, after another. And it can be hard to digest. In fact, it can be really hard to overcome if we don't spend time doing it. So if you were to sit down today and write out what the themes are, what would they be? Go ahead and pause the video right now and look for the themes within Proverbs. Find the things that jump out at you and maybe even journal them, put them down so that you can focus on those themes. Ready? Pause the video now. Did you do it? What themes did you come up with? Well, there's quite a few today in Proverbs chapter 14. Themes like this: honesty, wisdom, hard work, foolishness, wealth, and fear of the Lord. As I had a chance to study it and read through them and then go back again and a couple more times, these themes start jumping out at you. You start seeing them in the verses as you go, oh, hey, it talked about honesty here, here, and here. It talked about wisdom again here, here, and here. It talked about hard work and what hard work gets us. And the one that impacted me today specifically was the idea of foolishness. In this verse primarily, Proverbs 14:9. Fools mock at making amends for sin, but goodwill is found among the upright. Fools mock at making amends for sin, but goodwill is found among the upright. Proverbs 14:9. It jumped out at me because I've never really thought of myself as a fool, and yet I know for a fact I've thought of saying I'm sorry and making amends for sin as something that I didn't need to do. And if that's the case, then what Proverbs is telling me is that I'm a fool. Fools mock at making amends for sin. Have you ever thought about saying you're sorry, going, I don't need to say I'm sorry? You ever been wrong and known you've been wrong and refused to say you're sorry just because you want to be right? Or you've done something and it was really hard to apologize, to be repentant for it, and to ask for forgiveness. Fools mock at making amends for sin, but goodwill is found among the upright. Instead, we should be ones that have goodwill. We should be upright to where we go to other people to let them know, hey, you know what? I screwed up. I made a mistake. In fact, many of us may have these things deep down inside of us that we've needed to apologize for a really long time. That there's sin that's eating away at us. And it says in Proverbs that we're foolish if we don't do something about it. But the upright will show goodwill. Goodwill towards men. All women, all people. That we will be individuals that will go and say, I'm sorry. I know in my life there have been a number of situations where I haven't done that, where I need to make amends for that, so that I will be called the upright. How about you? Where are you at? What's going on in your life? What's jumping out at you? Maybe one of these things is striking you the way that it is for me. And hopefully, it's changing your life. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.